doesn't seem to work. Alright, let me try something. Okay. Alright, so there's gonna have to be some cleanup. Basically, test character. All of these guys need to go. I'm gonna keep it as just one. Uh, Sweet. Alright. Basically, I'm just gonna keep it as just this full character. And I'm gonna delete everything else once I'm done with the animation. Full character right now, it seems that it doesn't have any animations. Great. We're gonna start first by creating a little mesh around just so I can see like a body. So here, let's say just a really quick put the cursor back at 0, 0, 0. And I'm going to say add a cube. Right. setup. Probably want to delete, which is the one that I want to delete? That side. And add a mirror. And let's start kind of outlining just really quickly to here. Shift D. Put that in there. Just to outline the shapes, the forms, I guess. Shape is two-dimensional, while form is three-dimensional. Up to here that works. Shift D. The dot on your numpad will focus on what you're grabbing. Easy, and let's just do, oops. Because why I'm doing this, basically I don't have I just want to have an armature to do motions, but I don't want to have I don't want to have the I don't want to have the real meshes attached, because I'm gonna have to like detach them, and it's gonna be a pain. So, okay. Shift D, and at this point I should use clipping. Up, and then let's Z to look through. SY here. Down there. How close do I want to get? Like, basically here. Okay. Almost done. And now we're just going to do E for that. Okay, that's about the right size. Around here and a little higher. I extrude this way. And all the way down here, that's good enough. And then another one. And another one. SZ on that. And another last one for the finger, which most likely we're not going to use in our character. I mean, depending on the art direction we want to take this. Okay, so I have everything. Basically, I should just make sure that this clavicle kind of matches this one. S, X, G. Let's rotate it just a little bit, this much. Flop, flop. Okay, we should be good. Get everything, leg, blah blah blah. Okay, now let's name things. Let's name these objects. Let's put this object in another layer, which is done by clicking M. Let's put it right under the armature. So I got this and the armature, and now it's a question of first of all applying. Let's give some color so I see what's going on when I'm looking like sideways. Actually, I should apply the mirror first. Yeah, and then that way I can color things differently. Oh, I don't have any colors anymore. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, so let's just make 3 more. Mat 1, delete. Yeah, delete me, because we're not gonna use this, and I definitely don't want to see it in Unity. So blue for top, green for back, and red for side. And actually I should have an extra just white. Oh, 4. Okay. 1, 2, this and this and this and this and this. This. Assign. Front, I'm gonna use green. And side only this positive X. Not this one. Assign. Okay, so we're good here. Now it's a matter of naming. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also have my skeleton here with the names of the bones showing, so that this is I'm going to make some vertex groups, it's called. It's going to be foot L, and I'm going to assign it. Deselect, select, yes. Hide it because I know it. Actually, I want the vertices, yes. There's no doubles. Okay, so this one is going to be leg low L. Worked. So we leg up L. Right, yep. Assign deselect, select, that worked. This is going to be hips. This, first let's color it red, assign, and I don't even need the top because we're never going to see it. This is spine. Assign, deselect, select, hide. This is going to be leg up R. And this naming convention isn't really what Mechanim goes by, uses, but it'll make the code very easy, a lot easier this way, so that we can find meshes and assign them to the bones by just searching if the bone contains a certain word. Select, yeah, hide. This is, I don't want to be in vertex mode. This is leg low R. Assign, deselect, select, great, hide. Basically I do the deselect, select because many a times I thought that I had assigned a vertex group to the mesh, but then I realized that some of it was not assigned. So if you have like a more complex object, basically you'll think you've assigned all of it, but then you look at it and half of it was assigned and the other wasn't, and it's a pain. So what I do is I select the object. I mean, these are just cubes, so you really don't have to, but it's a good practice. This would be chest, and I do assign and deselect, select. Sometimes I just move it to make sure that it's okay. Did I do spine? Select, deselect, yes, that worked. This is clavicle L. Assign, deselect, select. Of course, when we decide on what the character is going to look like, we can move these bones around as long as they keep the same name. So like the shoulders don't have to be so big if we're not going with like a mecha type of character. But as long as they're set up this way, they should all be pretty fine and dandy. Like as long as they're named this way, everything should work. This is arm up. Arm up L. Assign, deselect, select, hide. And this is arm low L. Assign, deselect, select. I got 4 people watching. Hello, guys. So this is going to be hand L. Assign, select, hide, and the fingers. And also, like I said, oh, there's 5 now. Also, like I said, once we decide to make, let's say, like a cannon or something, for the forearm, we'll basically have these bones still in there, but just not doing anything, not attached to anything. Okay, L, almost done. Clavicle R. Assign, deselect, select, hide. Shoulder R. Assign, deselect, select, hide. Arm up R. Assign, deselect, select, hide. And arm low R. Assign, deselect, select, hide. Oh boy, this is really tedious, but yeah, you can't. That's what you gotta do. That's why I think we need an intern, like for modeling and for coding as well. Assign, deselect, select. And the head. Okay, now we have everything. Unhide my character, blah, and now we're going to parent temporarily. Control P with empty groups. Right, so now my mesh guy has got an armature, and now I can animate. Sweet. Alrighty. First animation. This is going to be just the T-pose. First, let me see if I have some poses in the library. Pose T, and also I'm going to do just a pose standing. Oh, fingers didn't get attached. I should have checked everything. And now they are. Is everything attached? Yeah. Oh, clavicle is not attached. Oh, what? I already have a clavicle R? Spelled the same way? Oh, it's clavicle left that is not attached. Okay, now we're good. Add this other pose, pose library, add pose. Great. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You can also change this on the fly by using the X mirror. That is, if those objects have the same names and have been already worked with, they've already been set up with a mirror. So you can't just do that at any time. Okay, let's do an idle animation. First things first. So I'm pretty sure that in order to, so let me just save. And in order to do that, I'd have to do new, call it. They're all going to be caps. Idle 1. And it's just going to move left and right 10 degrees here. Let's put my auto keyframe. And then let's say at 100 is going to be and then back to where it came from. Okay. Okay. Let's do these, and these are moving up and down. Okay, and then I'm just going to do copy this pose, paste it, copy this, paste it, copy that, paste it, and copy this pose, and paste it at the end. And too much. And we'll just do that just a little bit more subtle. 0.1. Negative 0.1. Ah, problem. Here and there is not the same. So I'm pretty sure it was the chest that moved. It's the spine. There we go. So he's like breathing. And also let's make the head kind of look around. Toop, toop. Okay, so here let me just add another color. Make it dark so I can see what's going on. Anything. Let's go yellow. Head is selected. T-pose. Plop. He's gonna look there. $20. Okay. Okay, take the first and paste it on the last. So now, yeah. He's kind of just looking and breathing, and I'd like his legs to not be so stiff this way. I'm gonna open him up just a little bit. RZ. Let's do 15 degrees. And let's do this one like 10. Okay. Save this. Let's do new animation. We're going to call this run. Run 1. And for this one, I'd like to use that regular first pose we had. What pose was it? It was the browse poses, and oh yeah, there we go. This one. Sweet. Alright, for run, what I like to do is use 60 frames. Well, I like to do. I'm not a pro or anything, but just kind of like my technique. Let's work with the legs first. So a cool trick to blank out everything but what you want is Alt-B, and once you do that, I think I showed it at some point. Okay, so I'm just going to work with the legs. And so we're going to move this, let's say like 40, negative 40. Copy this pose, paste it mirrored here, and paste it back here. So now I just have like two legs swinging. Okay. Now I'd like to see here you should be like that. What is that? 60? 70 even? Okay. So here you're like that, here you're like this. And actually when you pass the leg, here you should kind of have even more tilt. And then here is I guess this should have been on frame 15. Let's make this bigger. Yeah, on frame 15 because even more. Because here we're going to extend back to this. Alright. And then we have the step down. Step down. And push. Okay. In any case, this pose needs to be the same as that pose. Okay, let's now work with the other, and I think we're just going to mirror. So here, copy, and when the leg is all the way back, I think it's at 30 here, I'm going to paste blah. Copy this and paste it inverse here. And didn't I have a more tweaked out right? No. Here. So that here I have that. Oops, something went wrong. Oop. Aha, yeah. Oh, it's the other leg. Oops. So yeah, it doesn't have a final frame, which should basically be this one. Okay, what's going to really give it the effect is also the feet. So here I want to be like this up, like 20. Here I make contact with the ground and I go flat, so here I make contact, here I go flat. Actually, I don't even need this. Well, I'd like to, okay, from here to there, this point needs to be like that. Here we, oh, here we go back just a little bit, and here we need to be back like at the same pose. Okay, let's do that with the other foot. So here, first, the back foot here is the same thing as this foot when it's here, so we're gonna copy this position and paste it mirror there. And then after that is this, so copy this, go to here and paste mirror. And then we have this, so boom, boom. Foot L has it here. Oh yeah, foot L doesn't have his last frames, and I think I can just get away with okay, this is going to be foot right's first position. So it's here, copy, go back to foot L. So yeah, here I'm going to do paste mirror, and then this is going to be basically foot right's second. Foot right's second frame. Copy and paste mirror here. And then that should paste mirror here. Okay. Okay, now I have a symmetric running animation. We're gonna do just the mechanical animation, and then we're gonna add just a little bit of tweakage just to make it look more realistic. And what I mean by that is, okay, let's work on the arm first, and then you'll see that the hips are gonna need to move to add a little bit of more effects, like more, yeah, a better looking run. So here I'm still in run 1, which is great. Okay, we're going to do the arms. So very simply, it's the shoulder first, right? At 1, we're going to move the shoulder like all the way back here, which is like -75. And this other shoulder, I wonder if I copy. Nah, because of the orientation, I can't do paste mirror. It won't work. Yeah, because this shoulder originally was facing up like a dummy. It's not a big deal, it's just the shoulder, and I need it to be like that in order to use the weapon later on. So let's just do shoulders. So this and that. Copy. Halfway paste mirror, that's fine. And right here, paste mirror, oh, paste blah. And now we have like, okay, basic. Let's add some forearm action in here. This is going to be like an acute angle, and this is going to be an obtuse angle. Okay. But this is not as simple as that, because as the arm moves back down like here, I need to start no. Here I need to be more open so that it feels like, yeah, it feels like I'm using like momentum with this arm. Actually, this was wrong. Blah, and then That's a little bit better. Let's try to replicate that on the other. So this bone's first frame is basically that one. It's basically so left bone's first frame, which is here. Left bone's first frame is right bone's 30th frame. We got that. And then right bone's second 14 is right bone's 45. What? Oh, I selected both of them. Oh, dang it. It won't let me paste mirror. So, the other one had like 10 frames and it went like from here to there. Oh yeah. So this guy here, before that, needs to come in a little bit. Too much. Let's move this a little bit closer. Let's see. And I'm not too crazy about this. Ah, sorry. So here he continues out. So this motion continues out. Okay, so here, he's here, he continues out. Hmm. Alright, that's a little better. Okay, now the tweakage. Now we need to make all the small details that make running going to seem realer. So here, first of all, the hip. Yeah, when we're this way, the hip is about 2. That's not going to be seen. 4. Then when we hit the ground, which is... This is when you need to have multiple panels. Actually, very good. We don't need N, we don't need T, but we do need contact is here. When we have contact, we kind of want the hip to go back where it needs to be. And then here, -4 again. And then here, 4. And then here, just copy and paste. Oh, before doing that, what I needed to do was move the legs a little bit. Move the legs up and down a little bit, because that's also going to give it some good effect here. So what we want is select the move tool. Okay, alright, so when we are here, we kind of want GZ up a little bit. 1. Let's just do 0.2. 1 again. What am I doing? That's what I need. We kind of like global. So up. No. It's down here. Alt G. Here we go down. Oh shit. Control Z. Alt G. And then when we make contact, the leg goes up because the hip just hit the ground. GZ up 0.2. that too much? Up. Keep that keyframe there. Just location. And then here. Yeah, it looks like he's like stepping on something. Boom. Eh. And then here we need to go up. Because we need space. Boom. Up. And extend. Okay, so right here, copy. Paste. Alright, let's see if I can replicate this on the other side. So this is basically here. So we want to copy this frame, paste it mirror. Alright. And after that we just have a 45. So at 45, copy. And at is this the same as no that? No, that? Okay. No. Yes. So 45, copy. Paste. And then the last frame here. I lost my count. 45. So we've done this one. 0, which we said was 45, was 30. So okay, let's do it this way. 0 R is 45L. 45 is 30L. 0 R is 30L. then 45L should be 15R. Okay. I don't understand why. Oh, I'm just going to take this and GZ negative 0.2. Ah, WTF? L is up here. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So now we are. This extension is basically this extension. Okay, and after that, we get 10 frames later, which is going to be this copy. 10 frames later here. Oh. Because this is that. 10 frames later, this thing is down. Okay. 5 frames later, ugh, I done effed it up. There we go. Nope. This leg looks like it's going boop. This is not. Boop. So this is definitely doing up. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Where's this leg? Ah. Okay, got it. Copy this. And we move it. I know, it's not that where we copy. Down. Here we go, GZ 0.2. GZ 0.2. Let's look at it now. Oop. Oh, too much. Yes. Okay, so I think the legs are good. Plump, plump, plump. And now, now we need to make the hip move again. And we're going to fix up -4. Okay, same thing with that. Great. And also a little bit of just like maybe 2 degrees. Two degrees. -2. And 2 degrees again. Okay, I think we're done with the legs. Save. Now the shoulders. When someone runs, this goes up. How many degrees do I do? 4 degrees. And then we make contact with the ground chest down. And then we're back up again at 30. And then we're back down. And then we are back at our first pose. And we also tend to move our hips down and up. Up, down, up. Yeah, that's a much better animation. And then torso seems to do, here we bend the torso up, like the spine bends, and then we cave in. Okay, so it's like out, down, out, down. And the chest. Like 5 degrees. Copy, paste, copy, paste, and copy, paste. Alright, and we also spin the chest a little bit to send the arm out. So here we spin this way, like -8. Yeah, let's do that. Like really accentuate. Boom. Copy that. And then here we want to boom and boom. Oh. Copy. Paste. And also the shoulders should go out. Like here we do this and that. One thing at a time. -4 is enough. That's fine for this one. Okay. Oh, this, since it's the last frame, it really needs to be saved here too. And we kinda get our limbs out of the way of our hips. And we do local RYY is my local. -30. And we're back by our side here. We do RYY 30. Rotation and copy, paste. Okay, now we're ready for the pasting on the other side of the equator. Here, paste. Take this guy, copy, 30, 45, paste. And I think he's all set since he doesn't have. Okay, and the head, and we're done. Let's make it look that way. Here, let's make it look kind of this way and back. Paste it. Alright, so I think that should do for the animation. I'm going to save the character. Run has an F next to it, so that's good. If I were to close and reopen Blender, Asha, what do you want? I should not have lost my animation. This happens so many times. Open recent. Yay! I have my run. And I have my idle. Idle's so boring now. Okay, so we have run and idle, and that should be good enough. Let me think. That should be good enough for coding up the rest of the character. Do I need, most likely my armature is gonna come with, let's test it out. Let's test it out. So of course Blender is gonna, Unity is gonna take a little while to open now. No push. Alright, here's Blender, and here's my Duty Dad. It's basically everything. It's the, but what I wanted to know is it possible to get rid of everything but, oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. And now I just have a... Dude, that's pretty sweet. Let's see if my animation's carried through to create a... full character animator. Let's... Oh, okay, so let's take this guy out. Let's check out the animations and make sure that idle is in loop and run is in loop. I just want to really quickly see if they move, because the run is not really done. Instead of 60 frames, it should really be 30, and it'll make it seem like he's running a little faster. Oh shoot, I forgot to add the run here. It's no good, I say. Okay, so that works, but what is it about? Is it that it doesn't like? Okay, so his leg is moving. Like all of a sudden, the Dang it. Let's see if I can make a prefab out of it. Well, that... Why? Yeah. Alright, so... It seems that... Okay, so in order to... and before I save, what I have to do is maybe... Let's see if this works. That would really help. It looks like the mesh needs to be attached to the bones for the animation to go. But what if I said no? Said I guess we're gonna save as. But then I'm back to square one. Back to square one again. Ugh. WTF? So I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, I guess the mesh needs to be attached. So so we're gonna get rid of this guy. Let's make some copies. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of all these guys. Because I don't want to clutter the branch. Alright, I'm going to take a little break and try to figure out how to make this work. It looks like when I export it so basically the workflow would be like, it's in Unity. Now I want to add an animation. I open the Blender model, which is like this. I parent this to that, and I say not automatic create. Where is my empty groups? I would do that, make my animation, save it, and then unattach everything and send to Unity. Because otherwise, this armature needs to have a reference to the mesh in order to move, and that's kind of shit. But that's fine, because that's only going to be used by me to make some animations. Alright, I shall be back later for some coding. Thank you for watching.